welcome to my channel Lenovate. In this video, we will be going to discuss about the small intestinal functions. As we all know, the small intestine is a convoluted tubule and this is connecting the stomach with the large intestine. The small intestine is a structure that is anatomically divided into three parts consisting of the duodenum and the ileum. But in this video, we will only going to discuss about the physiological functions of the small intestine in the body. So starting from the functions that are related with the digestive and the absorptive functions. So the digestive and the absorptive function of the small intestine includes the digestion of most of the carbohydrates and fats and somewhat about proteins. The digestion of these macromolecules completed in the small intestine that started from the mouth cavity. From the oral cavity, these macromolecules get digested and finally they get absorbed in the small intestine. Almost 80 to 90% of the nutrients and the waters are absorbed in the small intestine by the villi and the microvilli. The nutrients include the sodium, potassium, vitamins, minerals. They all are absorbed, and the large amount of the water is absorbed in the small intestine by the presence of finger-like villi and having a smaller villi that we call as the microvilli. The second function of small intestine that we include physiological is the secretory functions. The secretory products from the small intestine are important for the digestion and mixing of food with these secretory products will going to digest the food easily and absorb it in the small intestine. So the Brunner's gland that are present in the submucosa of the small intestine produce the mucus secretion. The crypts or the livers between the villi of the small intestine secretes the alkaline fluid consisting of water and the electrolytes, mostly the sodium and the bicarbonate. So the Brunner's gland secretes the mucus, the crypts of liver secretes the electrolytes and the water including the alkaline fluid. The third secretion from the small intestine include the secretion of the digestive enzymes. The digestive enzymes that are secreted by the small intestine include the peptidases, the secreases, the maltases, the lactases, the intestinal lipase for splitting the disaccharides and the lipids. The disaccharides are split into the monosaccharide and then they are absorbed, while that of the lipids are derived from the fatty acids, so they are broken down into small number of fatty acids and then they are absorbed easily. So the secreases absorb the sucrose, maltose, lactose, and the peptidases are important for the breakdown of the amino acids into the smaller product to be better and easily absorbed. So these are the three major secretory products from the small intestine. Coming to the movements produced in the small intestine. The movements are important for the digestion and the absorption and also for moving the chyme from the small stomach. Movements include the segmentation movement and the propulsive movement. In the segmentation movement, what happens that there is a formation of segments, that the small intestine divide into the segments and it causes the chopping and the mixing of the food with the secretions. So the segmentation movement occur inside whole of the small intestine and important for the mixing of the food. The second movement we can see in the small intestine is the propulsive movement that occur as a peristaltic movement that causes the movement of the chyme from the stomach to the duodenum at a slow velocity of about 0.5 to 2 cm per second. So the propulsive movement is important for moving the chyme from the stomach to the duodenum, and this segmentation, this movement is important for the mixing of the food. So these two movements are provided by the small intestine and they are called as the movement of small intestine. Guys, this was the explanation about the major physiological functions that are provided by small intestine, including the digestive and the absorptive function, the secretory function, and the movement through the small intestine. These are the important functions and I prepared notes for you guys to be better explained. I hope you'll be explained well. If you have any query, comment below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. You can also give feedback on our Facebook page. Thank you for watching.